You have a lipstick.
Hey, all right.
Hold on, she gonna get this lipstick off me.
No problem.
All right, well, here we go. Finally, we got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do it this way, but at least we're on now. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with YouTube, but I apologize for that. All
You'll
right.
figure it
Like
out
I was
later
saying,
on, you
well,
know.
all right.
Yeah.
How
The
you two
volume isn't
doing
up.
today?
Okay.
Doing good. Today is a real busy day. Woke up this morning. We had a couple of workers here laying our tiles. They're doing a great job. Then we had a old school friend of hers. He came by to visit, and actually he came to kind of semi-interview us, but that didn't work out because everybody started showing up. Um,
Mm,
So,
so then we had all the family members come over,
great.
and she decided to cook them some. So it's been a busy day. Busy day.
so Oxford what live
Well,
in where?
for my audience, I'm just going to introduce myself again. This is Passport Nomad. And so, before I get started, I just want to say this is going to be for my YouTube channel, Passport Nomad. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. Today I have my guest here. If you watch Sunshine Shoulders, these two were interviewed earlier by him, and he's pretty well known here in the Philippines as a YouTuber. And we're just going to ask him a couple of questions. And first, let's introduce ourselves here to the audience.
Right. So my name is James. I'm living here in the Philippines for almost 10 months, and from Southern California. And just my life brought me here to this beautiful lady right here. So I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hello everyone, my name is Arcely Pizon and then I am a fiance of James and then we are living together here in the Philippines, part of Mindanao.
That's wonderful, guys. I watched the Sunshine Shooter's interview and found out, something interesting about this. Like y'all may have something in common or share a common mutual acquaintance.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'll go ahead and spill the beans on that since she's a little shy about talking. What it was, I had originally met a relative of hers, and which led me to come out here. But the problem was this particular relative was, how could I say, put it in a nice way? She just wasn't a great person. It
I
was
see.
just, yeah, a materialistic type of woman. She looked out for herself, me, myself, and I type of person.
I got
So, I got out here and pretty much I was isolated away from everything and everybody, and it was not comfortable.
mm,
Um, I had entrusted her to, I sent some money ahead because I didn't know anything about how to send money in this region of the Philippines. And she
mm,
took it upon herself to spend, shall I say, um, without my knowledge of what it was being spent for. So one of the things was to support a birthday party, full-fledged birthday party, lechon and everything.
Mhm.
Um, I did not say yes, and I most certainly would not have said, yes to it as well. This was, my money I brought for something else. It was to be spent on my time here.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's how it was. Figured it was. I knew it wasn't going to work prior to moving in to a friend of mine's home that he just had built. I was like, you know what, she might as well go home, not waste my time. But she
I,
stuck it
I,
out, and it didn't never got better. And so finally, my last morning here in the Philippines, I told her, I said, that's it. It's not going to work. I was a gentleman about it, and I did a lot of nice things for her and her family. She did not appreciate any of it. And I told her, I says, by the time I hit Manila Airport and going back home, I says, more information will come out. And it did.
Well, that's how it is sometimes. But you know what? It's all good. As we move right along, people want to know. We just asking little questions here. How was it that you guys met each other?
Ah, um, all the, yeah, I'm gonna let her
Small
explain
world.
that one, how we
Yeah.
met. Go ahead.
He came here before, and then he was a friend of my brother-in-law, because my brother-in-law is also a YouTuber. He's a Black American, and then in that time when he came over here, he has somebody in that time, so we are not in a relationship. He has a girlfriend, and then that their relationship did not work. Just pass it forward, and then that's how we met. We just become friends for over 2 years, and then he go back to the states, and then I have also somebody in that time, so we are just talking. We are only friend, and then when my relationship also on that man did not work, so I decided myself to go to Manila to find a job, and then in that time we are talking with him, and then uh yeah, right. In the
Mm-hmm.
phone call is 14 hours in the first night, I think first night or first day, and then the second is 24 hours, and then the third is 24, and then the fourth is 28 hours on call. And then we did not expect that our relationship will become true, because we are I did not expect, because in that time he was dated my cousin in that time, so it really bothered me in that time, because I really don't wanna be with him, because he was with my cousin. But when I know what is the story, so I understand, and then we talking each other like that, and then I am the one who say first, I love you. So
Oh,
yeah, I am the one who say first I love you, and then he decided to come over here in the Philippines again, and then we meet in Manila, and then we have a good time. We stay in Manila, and then we go somewhere like to enjoy ourselves. That's how we met. He's
Yeah,
friend
okay.
with my brother-in-law, and then
yeah,
James also can add also.
yeah. It was a situation where the person I was telling you about, who, so I was supposedly dating, supposedly my girlfriend.
Yeah.
We all the family met at the airport. She was there
Yeah, I was a photographer.
taking photos and videos, but there was no flirting or nothing. I was respectful, as
That's
I
good.
as we always are as good Black Americans, and any American or any foreigner. You know, we want to represent where we're from and represent ourselves, that and show people we're respectful people. You know, we're
Exactly.
not foreigners. So I was nice to her parents, her family, and then her family was there. We all went out and ate lunch. And then when it started, when it got, well, it was already kind of sour before I got here, but it started when I went to her parents' house. And they started saying, well, I want this and I want that. Her and the mother. The mother was a little bit more demanding or commanding, as I should say. Well, I
Yeah.
want that. I was like, okay, whatever. That's between them two, you know. So what it was, it just was not a real. I never felt it was a real relationship. I knew something was wrong, but I just couldn't tell. But going forward, she was dating. He was a Black American, former military,
Uh,
and uh, we don't. He was out on disability. I don't. There's only two types of disabilities you really can get out on. One is
Mental.
physical, and the other one is you know what.
yeah.
It was serious. It is what it is. I don't want to bash on him. You know, he's not here to
Well,
defend himself. But
so
yeah,
just to move on, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off
oh,
here.
no problem.
But we had a question, another question for RC. What is it about James that you love the most?
Like what I told to Sunshine yesterday. He's a good man, of course. And then he loves me. And then he accepts me for who I am. And then also, I never experienced the love that I experienced now than before. And
Oh,
then he treat me like I'm a princess. It's like I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Yeah, I'm very lucky to have him because he's a good man. He has a respect, and then we understand each other. We communicate, and then
mm,
also when he saw some older woman, older man, that's what I amaze on him because he do respect on them.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Bay you do, I mean, like that in the
Well,
Catholic.
he
That's our
knows when
beliefs.
you
Yeah,
take your hand and
yeah.
but
yeah,
it's. But I mean, us as Americans and other nationalities too,
Mm-mm.
we respect our elders.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
You know.
It's a respect to the elders there. I just learned that recently myself too, how to respect the elders by holding their hand to
Mm-hmm.
your head when you're greeting them. It's a show a sign of respect. Um, James, what do you find so special and unique about your partner here that's different from anyone else that you've ever been in a relationship with?
Yeah. Going directly to her, past was past. Not one relationship was good. The qualities I
Mm,
was looking for, not I don't not cooking, but
Good.
is how she's gonna treat me.
Mm.
You're looking to
uh,
see how a woman is gonna treat you, and she went above and beyond and did some things that I really didn't think a woman would do. But it was a lot of things, a lot of qualities that
there's the
she
attributes that
portrayed
got
or she was showing that my grandmother used to do for my grandfather, and he
you.
was sickly. So you know how it is when you're sickly and you got a good grandmother or mother who does those type of things for a man. So when I seen that, I was like, whoa, that's rare. That's very rare.
Yes.
She has a good heart, communication. She's willing to learn. It's
Affectionate.
it's gonna take time. Out of all the women I've been around, uh, affectionate, big time. I don't like to use the word clingy, but very affectionate,
Yeah.
willing to, and I don't look for these things. I don't demand these things or anything. But honey, you want some coffee? Boom, she'll get it. You want me to get you slippers? Boom, she'll get it. You know,
Did you think that it's possible to find, love again, especially these days and these times?
I tell you, last time I fell in love was in 1999,
Yeah.
and that relationship ended pretty hard.
Yeah.
Then I rebounded into another relationship that was bad for over 17 years. And I was, well,
Hmm.
you know where I was at. I was overseas with you, and
Hmm.
I wasn't in love, you know.
Yeah.
So, so in between that time from 99 and then 2006, I said, I want to know how she's doing. I just want to know how she was, because that was the person who I really fell in love with it. But it wasn't. It was admiration at that point. It wasn't love, and I got in contact with her because who I was
Hmm.
with said no problem, and she had free will to look at the letter or the email. She said she was doing well in California, and three months went by. I didn't hear from her, and she took her life.
Oh, wow.
So that was really hurtful because I felt that it was only two people who could save her, myself and her sister. So I took blame for that, you know.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry to hear.
no, but thank you. And I was suffering. I guess you could say a little PTSD, if you will. Mentally it affected me, but it took me about 5 years to snap out of it. Finally, when I talked with her sister and her brother, and I found out what was going on, and it was basically what I already knew, but I just needed that reassurance. But as far as love, that was my last love in '99. So talking about from '99 till before meeting her in October 2023,
22.
23, when we yeah 23 when we first started seriously talking. So you know, I was like, man, you know, something's clinging here. Good conversation. You know, no expectations from each other. And she listened. She was in a situation where I'm just gonna say it was an emergency that she had to get out of. So, and I know you as a man and myself and many other men, you're going to step up. And there was no other. I didn't want to hear nothing else. I just basically told her, this is what we're gonna do. This is how it's gonna be done, and this is what you got to do starting now. And she followed through. She did one thing I didn't. That was, yeah, like I said, whatever clothes you can't fit in your suitcase, you leave them. It's not worth your safety. But she did take care of business and got out of there. But so our bond started October 13th last year. Didn't know.
Right.
It just like it just hit you from nowhere. Tornado just from nowhere.
That's how it usually happens too.
Crazy.
I'm glad
Crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
let's see, just to ask you a question now, ma'am, if you don't mind. What do you feel is the difference between being in a relationship with an older gentleman compared to a younger gentleman?
That's that's a nice question. You know, passport. I've been also with a younger man before. The maturity level is really different because when I was with him in that man, he's 27 years old, I think. And then the maturity level, the way how I talk to him, he did not give some effort. Like when I talk to him, that there is no like communication. But the difference between James, it's really how there is a maturity. He helped me to grow my maturity better than the other one. And then also when what I experienced on James, when I sometimes, because sometimes I have something issue in my brain, like I want you honey, like that, but what's the you call that, I never been experienced that one in younger men, because also my other younger men in that time, I am the one who was supporting him. I am the one who was supporting him. If without me, he would not what do you call it, complete the school in senior high school. I am the one who support his study for 2 years, and then also I am the one who give all what he needs. And then the younger men, they are just thinking about the cheating like that, and then he been cheating on me for twice, and then doing that one in my neighbor. But with James, he was thinking that he was
He was
already
more
stable. Yeah, stable to
Yes,
me. He was thinking only that I am the last person, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
But it's loyalty, respect,
yeah,
being honest,
hmm,
communicating.
yeah. But sometimes you can't get that loyalty and respect from other people, like a younger people, because they will
Yeah,
be
some
thinking
people.
of playing like that. Mm.
Yeah, I see. Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. Uh, as we discussed earlier, James, we all knew that, at times you're going to have people out there who may have something to say or disagree, with you about your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What I wanted to know is, when you do get these negative feedback from people, how do you go about overcoming it?
you know for number one is I'll read the comment probably 2 or 3 times, and I'm saying, okay, how do I want to approach what they said?
Yes.
Most of the time is Thank you for your comment. God bless.
Yeah.
Just real
Just
smooth,
ignore.
you know, and just ignore the ignorance. You know, I don't have time for that kind of stress. I'm glad they, you know, because for me, they're just gonna promote even more from the hatred. So it's gonna make people more curious. So I'm quick to say, you know, hey, thank you, God bless you. You know, I don't have no hate for you. You know, you say what you had to say, and I don't let it bother me as much as I used to. I don't take it personal. I
Well,
think that came from maturity. It just came from maturity, dude. You know.
like I
Yeah,
said, these people that usually, trash talk and everything, they're jealous for one. You have something that they don't have, but they want. But
Yeah.
it's and
jealousy.
This,
like
yeah, I don't get
well,
it. I really don't. You know,
just
each,
ignore it. You're in your happiness. She's
yeah,
happy. That's
Yeah.
your business. That's
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
between. It's really not their place to
right,
really say
right,
anything about relationship. Whenever it
right.
works,
Yeah.
to each his own. You know.
Yeah, I
What?
was about to say the same thing, to each his own, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's we just, you've been around the world, you've traveled, seen a
Mm-hmm.
lot, done a lot. We both have. Matter of fact, we went to some of the same countries. And time goes by so fast, you know?
Yeah. You learn a lot, and time humbles you.
It
That's
whew,
what I say to everybody. You go through so many experiences in life,
yeah,
and then when you experience different places, different cultures, different people, the way
yeah,
people, it opens your mind
yeah,
to other possibilities
yeah,
and look at yourself and how you're living. So that's
right,
what I tell everybody. You got to get out there, explore. There's more to life than just a street corner or what's going on down the block. See what's going on in the world and get to understand people from different cultures and how they
right,
live,
right,
and that brings people together. You get to
right,
understand conversations,
right,
and it brings people together. So
right, right.
that defeats all the ignorance and all that stuff. I take that over the ignorance any day.
Oh, all
Get
day. Mm.
better understanding of people.
Yeah, yeah, for
Well,
sure.
that was pretty much it for me. The only question I had left, all I wanted to say is before we leave, I was like, what is it that you both would like to say to the audience, to anyone that's out there, they're looking for a relationship, say here in the Philippines or abroad? What do you take for a relationship to work here in the Philippines or for between a foreigner and a native?
A lot of respect, a lot of patience.
Don't be rush.
Um, you have to realize and understand you're talking about two different nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
Like with her, I'll admit she hasn't, and it's really not important to us, but it in a sense it is. She hasn't taken the time to understand my culture,
Yeah. Culture.
so she will have to do that to understand our culture. I've already taken the time before I knew her to understand this culture, so it has to be an even exchange, and that's for anybody. Patience is a virtue,
Mm-hmm.
and you must have a lot of understanding. You must have a kind heart and an open mind,
Mm-hmm.
and humble yourself. Because when you come here, you're gonna see some things. If you haven't been around the world, you're gonna see some things. Me and you have seen some things. So we've been humbled long ago before we came here. If you do find someone, whether it's online or if it's here, just keep your ears open, your eyes
Yeah.
open, listen
Don't,
very,
yeah.
very closely
Don't leave all your trust.
to every word that is spoken. It might be a little bit of double talk, triple talk in there, and you're like, wait a minute, let me back up. I heard this before, now hearing this. So
Just
if
take
these
your time.
little,
Take your
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
them little red flags pop up, something wrong. Now I tell you what, here's something I do. I'll pray on it and say, God, guide the way, lead me. If something's wrong, tell me. He's never failed. And with we have a sixth sense. You know what I'm saying? So we know when you've been around for a minute, you know. Trust your instincts. But on God, for those who believe or don't, He'll reveal to you. He'll show you everything, but don't ignore it. I made a mistake and I was ignoring it. Then after a while, he'll say, you know what? I'm not going to reveal anything else to you if you didn't catch on. I showed you this, this, and this. Now it's up to you to make up your mind. But the main thing is on us. He puts it on us. So this is what I do. I rely upon my instincts, what my mind tells me, not my heart, because the heart gets in the way a lot of times. And bring yourself over here if this is where you choose to find a partner. And do your homework. You can do your homework silently. Check the social medias, things like this. If she's open to sharing her phone, Facebook, do your homework. Do your due diligence, and it'll pay off. She went through my phone in Manila. What's this? This, I was just like, I deleted it, long ago, and we made it a point we do not lie to each other.
No, that's wonderful. That's good. That's important.
If it's one lie, I told him I won't waste my time. You can't apologize or anything. It's not easy to pack your bags and go. But it's just the silent thing to do. I call it fade to black. I'm out. I ain't got time for that. If I catch you some lies, I gotta go. Do I have somewhere to go? Yes, I do. I have a choice. Philippines is huge, but just believe that, you're going to find somebody good. Just patience. Like you're patient.
Patient.
I'm patient.
Patient is the
Over
very
20, about 24 years, I was patient.
That's right.
I didn't go knocking on the door looking for no love. I'm like, if it's gonna come, it'll come to me.
Exactly. That's how I felt about it as well. With time and patience, something good comes out of it. With time and learn myself even more, and I become more patient with myself.
There it
is. I think on all my mistakes, and I figure, all right, I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes I made before in my past. At least now I know more about what I want. So what to look out for in the future as well when it comes to other people as well. Yeah, and I believe in that. Well, you guys for your time today, man. I don't want to hold y'all too much. I know you're busy.
You good? We opened up this time for you. I want to tell Jane, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, good conversation here. A man right here. We've been talking for about 2 months, I guess, on TikTok. We maybe more. And we just we have a group of people that we build a bond with. Annabelle, hello, and it works. Luckily with him, he's not that far away, and we've been in his area, so we plan on hooking up. So but we set this time aside for you, no matter what. You basically had to put the family out.
Thank you so much, though. I really do appreciate your time here today. Thanks for answering some questions and helping me out with the YouTube channel here.
No problem. We can do this again. We can do this all day.
Again, I actually will plan on seeing you two when I get a chance. Either I'll come to you. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Yeah, we will. With her school, and I got to make sure my foot gets better from the motor accident and the swelling. I got my blood pressure down, that's for sure. And so little by little, one day at a time, and then we can hop on an airplane. It's just from our city, drive to the airport, not too far, and then
Mm.
boom, one flight, fly into Manila, and we're there. So it's not that far at all. So, but like I say, we got, in case, you need us to be there, in case there's a representative, until a family member gets there, we could work that out. We just never know. We're far from home,
Yeah.
AP. So you got, there's a lot of good people we've met, and there's a lot more good people out there, you know. So yeah, anyway, we wanted to do this with you and give you some support on your channel. We got to still do pause. Yeah, so we still got to do the YouTube thing.
Mhm.
When you got that together, and then do another interview for you, help you push your
That'd be great. I
YouTube.
mean, I need all your support. Now, I told you I'd support your YouTube channel too. I heard y'all want to get y'all thing together, so I said, you know what, the
Oh
best way
man,
Yeah, I will post.
I'm paranoid. I'm like,
I will post his YouTube tonight on my
I don't know.
Facebook and then also on my YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna work it out. The main thing is have some fun. If we can educate some people, if people can share their life experiences,
yes,
us, us, how could I say, us mature men and mature women, we have something to tell. We have something to share,
yes.
and I hope people take heed. They listen. We could help you make things better.
Exactly.
If you want to hear it.
You gotta be, make yourself happy.
Yeah,
This is not pain. It's it starts from within. That's what I say.
yeah. It's I'm surprised because on YouTube, Calvin, there was a little bit of bashing going on, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. But it was really, people took it really receptive. They took it really serious. They was like, wow, they were amazed. And even some of the people were like, how could I do that? Well, anybody could do that. And it's not about me being my age or you being your age. It's about what's here and what's here. And like you said, you're finding time to learn about you. And this is what I did, to study myself, and it worked out. It's we might have a huge age gap, but at least, like I told her, at least she has an open mind. She has her ways sometimes, and I just tell her, well, I'm not going through this today, I just, like that. And when you're ready to talk, we can talk, and then, yeah, maybe 30 minutes later, she's good, but I'm not going to sit there and ask 20 times what's wrong, no. But she snaps out of it quick. She's learning.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys, man. Really, it is. I'm actually going to try to come back online a little bit later. I think AP might try to come up again.
Oh.
So we'll see what he's going to do. I'm going to reach out to him.
Yeah, you got promote your stuff.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time.
We appreciate you having us here, and I hope, well, I know once you post this video, a lot of people are going to look at it and show you a lot of love. And you guys, when you do come back and you check out his stuff here, and also he's got his YouTube channel, I hope he bumps that up so you can check him out, help him out, promote him, share. You want to share this information. I know him. I call him D. I don't want to say his real name. I don't want to put that out there, but D is, what could I say, respectful man. I'm going to leave it as that. You'll figure the rest out yourself real easy. You know good people when you see them. People have good heart when you talk to them. He's one of them. We met him. We've had, well, not really a lot of differences, but actually more stuff matched up, due to to the Germany thing. I mean, I think, well, I don't know. Well, yeah, you're, I don't know. It don't matter. We haven't had any differences, except, I left. He's got some of my clothes at his apartment over there. He won't give them back. No, I'm joking. And he owed me $500. He owed me, no, no, I'm joking. Nah, for real though. So you guys, if you see this video, push it out, share it. He's got a
Thank you.
YouTube channel. Check it out. Push him out there. Share that stuff. Everybody needs to uplift each other. This is, we can't do what society says. We got to do what our heart tells us.
Yes.
Dorothy, you just got here. Check him out. Share with your friends. Share this. Long Tongue, King,
Welcome.
whoever. Share this with your friends. Let's get it out there. Make a comment. Whatever it is. All right, I'm taking over your live, man. I'm sorry.
About
Yeah.
to take grab me a coffee and something to snack on and everything. I'll go back and edit these videos and everything. I have to do my mix down to the YouTube channel.
Are you gonna, huh?
I got you. You're
You gonna
be on
gonna cut my big forehead out?
YouTube. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried
All
about
right.
it.
We're gonna talk about that 500 pesos. You paid me to come on. I'm joking. I'm joking, everybody. I'm joking. Yeah. See, we got we got AP. It's it is. It just we gotta live. We have to learn. We gotta share.
Exactly.
Mainly live, learn, grow, teach each other.
That's
We can go on and on and on. I don't want to be preaching up in here because, All right, sir.
all right, sir. Thank you for your time once again.
Salute to you.
Thank you.
And thank you for your service to the United States of America. Appreciate you. You and all the other veterans. Woo-hoo. Yeah. All right, dude. We'll catch up with you in a minute, man.
All right, now. Take care.
Yes, sir.